Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you staying safe. I hope everybody is doing great. So welcome to the new people here. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the cultural differences between Germany and the US. But before we get started, thank you so much guys for liking my videos. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope you enjoyed this one. So let's get started. I'm going to be looking at my phone quite a bit to just get some points that I can share with you guys. So let's get to it. So my first point will be punctuality. You guys, you know that that's not my forte. That's not my thing. I am kind of a late person, but I try to be on time. It's just that life happens. Anyway, here German are very much punctual. People here try to be on time or be to an appointment a little bit earlier. So punctuality is a lifestyle here. The majority of people are usually on time. I'm not very punctual, but I'm trying to be, so every day I get better, you guys. Okay, on to the next point. Customer service. So here in Germany, customer service has a different meaning than, I'm thinking it has a different meaning than what it is in the US. For example, guys, in the US, we're so used to getting into a store and people just jumping you, asking you, how you doing today? Do you need help with something? And they'll come at different times asking you if you need help. Well, here it's not quite the same thing. They don't really like to chat that much, I guess. So when you go to maybe a grocery store, they'll say hi, but they want to chat at the checkout line. They will not do any kind of like small talk with you. Sometimes, I mean, you can smile and people just look at you. I don't know. And also, it's the same thing at the restaurant. So we used to in the US to be waited on, but here usually they just like serve you and that's it. And I guess it has to do with the fact that tip here is not a culture. People don't really tip that much here versus in the US where this is something that you have to basically have to do. I don't know that there are a lot of people that don't actually tip when they go to a restaurant or when they are provided with the service. So here, not really. You can just pay your total and that's it. You don't have to add a tip, even though some people actually like to do that. So there you go, guys. That was my second point. I'm gonna move on to the third one. So let's check this. So third one is yes. Sundays and holidays, like federal holidays, public holidays here, are considered rest days. So pretty much everything, if not all the stores, are closed on Sundays and on holidays. People like to use that time to maybe travel around, spend time with family, and you sometimes you might have like the little kiosk that are open, but 24/7 here is not really a concept. You know how in the US you can go to like a Walmart at 2 in the morning, things, no, here everything is closed. So let's move on to my fourth point. My fourth point, I guess, will be the use of formal and informal language here in Germany. So in the German language, you use different words depending on who you're talking to and depending on, I guess, the setting you're in. So for example, if you are working in the office, you use a Z. If you're talking to an authority, if you're talking to somebody that you don't know that well, so that's formal language. But when you're talking to somebody you close to, like a friend, family, people that you know well, then you use the do, which is more informal language. Whereas in the English language, there's not quite there's not really a difference between formal and informal in that sense. Let's get on to the next point. Public restrooms. This is something that's kind of important to me because I have this thing where when I go out, I try to, like, I don't know why, I drink a lot, so I usually try to use the restroom whenever I'm out. And for some reason, I'm used to the fact that you can just go into a store and use the restroom, or you can use the public restroom wherever you are in the US. But here, when you're using the public restroom, usually you have to pay 50 cents to €1, which is, I mean, it's expensive, but I guess it's good because the public restroom are actually well maintained. It's not the same standard that you'll find in the US. It's well maintained and it's clean, but still. Yeah, let's get on to the next point. So in the US, we're more consumer society compared to Germany. Germany is not really a society where people use a lot of credit cards, they buy a lot of stuff just to buy it. No, here people use a lot more cash than what you'll find in the US. People here will rent a lot more than they will probably buy, unless like maybe wealthier people. A lot more people here rent. They don't have a culture of just buying a house. People will rent here for their whole life, and also getting loans, like loans for school, loan for a car, not really. So loan in the US, especially when you're going to graduate school, that is something that most of the time you have to do unless you have money saved up. So you have to get a loan to get to go to graduate school. Here, school is either free or is very much cheap for everybody. So that's a really good thing in the German system. So something that we don't really have in the US. Let's get on to the next point. Here you see people recycling. You feel like they really care about nature. Like they're recycling almost everything. You have a trash can for different sort of stuff, boxes, glasses, paper, plastic. Yeah, you name it. You have a recycle bin for that. And also nature. Compared to the US where you have buildings everywhere, here you see a lot more greeneries. You see parks at every corners, and you see trees. And whenever you're traveling, for example, or even if you're just like going from one point to another on the highway, you will see like greeneries. You will see trees. You will see it's very much greener than what it is in the US where we come from. So, guys, let's get on to another point, privacy, right? I think Germans value their privacy very much. Like, remember that video that I filmed? I've put the link up here. The video that I filmed about grocery shopping, for example, that we had to ask one of the employee in the store if we can film there because it's not something that they used to, and is somewhat in most of the store it will be forbidden to film because you're taking people in your videos, and so most of the time it's not something that they used to compared to in the US. You can just go into a grocery store wherever you are in public, you can film, you can record something, and people don't really have a problem with it. But I guess they very much they like their privacy a lot more than what you see on a regular basis in the US. So guys, this video has come to an end. I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comment section what you think about it. If you would like to hear more about this type of stuff or culture in Germany, and don't forget to comment, don't forget to like and to subscribe. It was a pleasure for me, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you and stay safe. Bye.